Welcome back, my name is Benji, and today I want to welcome you to Pro Cycling Manager 2021 for the continuation of our Eolo-Kometa career mode. Last time we finished off the Giro d'Italia. We finished 7th on 7 minutes and 35 seconds, and Rick Mas ended up winning with a mere 3 seconds over Hugh Carthy. I wouldn't even have noticed if none of you pointed it out, so thank you in the comments section. That 3 seconds is likely there because I decided to close a gap from Mas on Carthy on one of the latter mountain stages. If I did not do that, Carthy would have won this Giro. Can you imagine that? We decided the Giro. Anyway, let's take a look at today's menu. Honestly, I think that today's episode will be pretty fun. We start off with the Mont Ventoux challenge, which is a race I always enjoy because it finishes on a mythical climb, the Mont Ventoux, obviously. And afterwards, we've got NCs, the Italian NCs, we've got the Hungarian ones, British ones, we do the Spanish ones, Japanese ones, and the Portuguese ones. So it's gonna be an action-packed episode. Time trials probably first, and then the road races afterwards. So hopefully we can take home at least one NC shirt. I'll be so happy with one. Anyway, firstly the Mont Ventoux, and we've actually got a pack of decent climbers here. Aru with 76 mountain, Dina with 77, Fortunato 77, Fancellu 75, Vetter here as well, Ropero and Ravazzi. So a strong team for this race. We've got some decent competition though, so this won't be easy. Miguel Angel Lopez, the guy who literally destroyed the Ventoux on the Mont Ventoux challenge in real life this year. Sepkas, Guillaume Martin, and so forth. So I hope I can top 5. That would be nice, but I think it's more likely to be a top 10. Holy crap, Ayuso! Juan Ayuso is 19 and has 77 mountain. That is insane. Future Pogacar incoming, mate. Here we go. We are at the foot of the Ventoux. We're actually on it already. 19.2 kilometers, 8%. We survived the initial Ventoux quite well because I'm calling this one Ventoux as well. It's basically Ventoux. Chalet Renard is about 6k from the top of Ventoux, so counts the same. Now is the full top that we need to cross. I will try not spend too much at the start because I know this kind of climb is, well, a bit of a survival attrition climb. So I'll take it on slowly like usual. Ropero has fast protection, Aru next, and then Fortunato as last. We've got Martondina as our leader here. So let's try and get a Hungarian to a top 5 on Mont Ventoux. I do expect an imminent attack of Lopez pretty damn soon. Jesus Christ, this is weird to see. You know what, Total Energy. Zeitz now putting up a tempo. Looks like Geesink is following. We're just trying to keep it up for now. We have the energy for now, but I don't want to spend it yet. Ropero is done for. Now Aru can take over. I've got the feeling that Aru won't last too long, though. His yellow is not that high. I'm also spending a bit more energy than I was hoping. Hope I can get to the front now. We've got the attacks already happening. Looks like Lopez is already off 50 seconds on the second group with Kuznetsov. There we go. Our last domestique is gone. Still 6 kilometers to climb, so I'm waiting to spend my energy really. 67, 68, hopefully coming closer to the group with Gus pretty soon, because this is the second group. Lopez 2 minutes ahead, absolutely destroying the Ventoux once again. 2.5 kilometers to go. We've got 40 seconds behind. Gonna move it up towards 70 for a bit. Hopefully this allows us to bridge the gap right now. We've got some movement though. Valverde now setting a tempo. He doesn't seem to like us. Energy Gel, gonna move towards 75. Come on, try and pass people. I think it's gonna be a top 10 and not a top 5 here. Let's 85 on the right of the road. Let's pass people and hopefully still get a good result. 80, can't go much more than that. We've got Lopez winning easily. Valverde gonna come second. A 1-2 for Movistar, O'Connor and Kuss. Then we've got Barguil and Madua, and Paulus is beating Dina as well. So we're gonna be finishing like 8th or 7th on the race. Yeah, eventually an 8th spot. That is a bit worse than I expected. I think we should have been able to beat Paulus and Madua at least. Barguil perhaps as well. But the rest are basically strong climbers, so not too sad about losing towards Kuss, O'Connor, Valverde, and Lopez. I think this game just doesn't like me when it comes to transfers. Last year, Alex Aramburu, the legend himself, we spent so much time in investing our transfer points in Aramburu, and then he stabs us in the back and we couldn't afford him. And now Sagan has gone up significantly, almost pretty much doubled when it comes to the points necessary. And then you're starting to question, is it still worth it to go for someone like Sagan if they are literally asking 50% of our transfer points. I'm not even sure I can afford that. I'm in doubt right now. In all honesty, I'm gonna do it like last year. If we don't have an option of remotely competing for a top 5, then I'm not gonna do it. So when it comes to the Spanish team for us, we don't have a rider that is significantly decent at time trial. They're basically all quite horrendous at it. So I'm gonna be quick simming this one. We don't have a chance anyway. There's no point in riding it and wasting your time. Fraile takes it home ahead of Urco Berare, a youngster from Kern Pharma. Pretty strong result by him. And we've got ourselves with Ropero in 23rd. So honestly, solid result. Next up, the Italian one. We've actually got a chance of top 10ing here, I think, with the likes of an Oldani with 71 time trial. And also the fact it's kind of uphill, so it could fit our climbers. So I'll give this one a try. I accidentally went for a bit of a negative split when it comes to Fortunato, so I didn't spend enough energy in the initial part. So we've got plenty of energy left for the latter section of the time trial. He's going to get over this intermediate right now. Let's see what he does. He's actually caught up with someone, but that doesn't mean much. We've got first time. Okay. Looks like the hill stat matters a lot compared to the time trial stat when it comes to this parkour. Let's go 80 from now on and see if that helps him out a bit more. 4 kilometers to go. We are closing towards the top. I feel like I'm spending my energy wisely because I need a little bit of yellow left, I think, on top, or actually, like, we've got red to spend on that last green section on the parkour, so I'm not too worried. I think that we're fine, and I think we're gonna make it to the line with all our energy. Well, spend, at least. Let's go 90 for the last kilometer. Let's spend it completely. 95, 99. Sprint for the line, sprint for the line. Are we gonna have a good time? First time by a minute! Lorenzo Fortunato. Wonderful time trial. Lorenzo Rota actually beat us by 0 seconds there. We are now third on 3 seconds with Colby. If we can keep it up, we might be able to get a decent time at the line. Remember when I was proud about my result? Well, Colby collapsed in the latter kilometer. We lost about a minute 30 towards Fortunato in the last section, but next to that, Masnada just destroyed our time, and Puccio destroyed Masnada's time at the first time check. So I think that we're nowhere near the best time yet. I think that someone's going to gain like 3 minutes on a result like the Fortunato one. When you think you're setting a decent result and then Formula flies past you to the line, that's what's happening to Albanese right now. Anyway, in general, we are not looking that amazing anymore. At the finish line, the Fortunato time has been destroyed by 41 seconds now by Masnada, but at least we're looking at a top 15 or something in the time trial, so I'm actually quite content, but the big hitters still have to come. Caruso is going to beat us. We've got Cataneo with a golden time trial, Sobrero too. Ganna actually having some trouble. Ulisi might destroy Ganna here. Oh my god. 1 second and Ganna takes it on the line. Ulisi, what a sad moment for the man. Caruso in third, we finish 11th with Fortunato. Fun ride, I really enjoyed that one. On to Britain then. I forgot we had Archibald in the team still. But oops, let's ride a time trial with him. He's got time trial stats, 73, so on paper we should be able to do decently. John's on the road, and the thing is, like, we didn't have a recon rider ahead of him, so we don't know how fast to go, so I've chosen like 79. Seems like that's a slight bit too much, so let's go 77 for now and see if that's better, hopefully. First time check, he's gonna take first time 30 seconds on Owain Duel. Second time check now. Let's take a look. We've got first time again 25 seconds. On the first one we were beaten already though by 3 riders. Scott Davis, Adam Yates, and Harry Tanfield. I'm having to significantly lower my spendage when it comes to my effort because otherwise I won't make it. Second time now Owain Duel has passed us because we went a bit too hard at the start. 2 seconds down on Owain Duel, and at the start we still got a 4th spot. So Dowsett seems to have been under us, but I think that's gonna change. 2.5k to go. Our yellow is almost done. I think that's gonna be fine. Let's start spending our red a bit. Let's go like 80 for the final 2 kilometers. Should be fine. Hopefully we can set up a decent time here. And we're gonna be crossing the line in a bit. Let's up towards 85 and spend it on the line. There we go. And we've got second on 3 seconds right now, but I still think that we're gonna drop to like 7th or something. We're 5th. Didn't see that coming, to be honest. That's a good result. Happy about that. We've got Harry Tanfield, British ITT champion. Dowsett slightly disappointing, but also the fact that Thomas isn't here is also disappointing. Sorry, Daniel, but you ain't gonna get screen time on this one, I'm afraid. There's no way in hell I can do something with you on this parkour. Your time trial is literally actually not that bad. 68-69. You'll get your screen time. Let's go. Daniel's on the road. In the British champs, we went a bit too hard at the start. Let's try and avoid that in the Portuguese ones. Let's go 75 and perhaps go a bit harder in the final if we have energy left. First time check incoming. And we've got a 8th time. So not too great, but also not too terrible. We can still come back because we are indeed not spending enough energy. Let's up it towards 77 and hopefully that clears that up. Second time check incoming. Ivo Oliveira is leader here. He was not leader at the last time check yet. Now Almeida is leader on the first one. Let's take a look at our time. We do 21st at the second time check. That's really disappointing. Decided to not waste your time any longer. We were doing a shit time trial and ended 29th with Daniel. Rafael Reis is the new Portuguese time trial champion. Not Almeida. Nelson Oliveira in second there. Time for Hungary then. We've got time trialists here. Peak, 73 time trial. Vetter with 60 and Dina with 67. The funny part is that despite Vetter having 60 time trial in game, he is the actual ITT champion in Hungary. So yeah, let's jump into the ITT. Slightly hilly, but should still fit our team members. Eric is off. Looks like we're about to start with Dina and like 2 riders. That's the benefit of NCs like this. Not too many riders, so it doesn't take too long before they start. And let's start spending on 86 too for now, because I'd rather spend my red on the uphill section than on the descent. Vetter moving towards the first intermediate. Let's go 85 again on this downhill section. I'll try and do the same with Dina in about a second. Here we go. This one's uphill now. Ooh, this is an actual climb. I'll move to 86 and spend my energy here. First time! Wow, Eric Vetter. Did not see that coming. It's not like you are like the only rider passing the gate so far. Anyway, let's keep that up. We're doing pretty well. A descent to recover here again. Let's go to 85. And let's try and use our red in the latter kilometers after this. There we go. Should put this guy on 86 as well. And Dina can do so on like 87 for a tiny bit. You spend a bit on the uphill because he can use that definitely. Let's try and spend a lot now in the final kilometer with Vetter. Let's go like 90, 99, because otherwise we won't spend it in time. Obviously first time. That's logical. Marton Dina doing great right now because obviously he is a godlike climber compared to other riders from Hungary, except Walter perhaps. 99 to the line right now. There we go. Hopefully this is a good time by Dina as well. He's going to take first time a minute before Vetter, so that's good. Anybody beating us? Ooh, I don't want to talk about it. But not much in the last kilometer as well. 99 to the line. Hopefully a decent time. He's going to finish first, 1 second ahead of Marton Dina. Walter's going to have a perfect time. First time, I can tell you. Oh my god. Damn it, Attila. Why? We were so close. Second and third. I'm actually devastated. I wanted this. I wanted to win this, but Attila Walter decided nope. Finally, we've also got the Japanese one, but hey, this man has 61 time trial. There's no way I can win this. Then again, I don't actually know what the field looks like. 65 is the max. I'll quick sim this one. I don't feel like riding it. I do want to win the road race if it's a sprint, hopefully. 12th on 1 minute 49. That's not too bad, I guess. It's actually pretty good on paper. Now on to the road races. We've got the Portuguese one in first, and yeah, I'm kind of scared. I don't know what to expect. Let's jump into it. I don't think that we will have too many opportunities to attack, but I might try. Can I follow Fernandez perhaps? He seems like he's following Oliveira into the attack. Nope, that was a complete miscalculation. Rice perhaps? Let's try and follow him. He seems to be trying something to get to the front. Let's try and follow Fernandez again. There we go. Oliveira going. We are in fourth wheel. We are spending too much energy doing this. 6k to go. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I don't have anything. I don't have a good rider. Come on, Daniel, go for the attack. There we go, together with Oliveira. And Gonçalves is on our wheel. Yeah, this ain't working. We gotta try and follow Leitao and hopefully magically outsprint them, you know. This is going to be relatively impossible to do, but you never know. Gonna try and go early on the right side. There we go. We've got, oh, the big sprint is going for it. Yeah, we lost this one. Looks like Freitas might take it, or does someone kick him on the line? Nope. It's Daniel Freitas winning Daniel Viegas in about, I think, top 20 somewhere. 16th. Honestly, not too bad, but you never know. We could have tried to get away somewhere, but it didn't really work, so I guess we tried everything we could. When it comes to the British ones, it's basically a similar rider type. We've got Archibald, also a T tier with a decent flat stat, and yeah, I don't feel like riding this one, so I'll quick submit and see where we end up. Mark Cavendish is British champion. Oh my god. The Manx Missile. Daniel McClay in second. We've got ourselves sitting around 38th, so it did end up being a normal, regular sprint. On to the Spanish and Seas then. We've got Ropero, Garcia, Aramburu, Sevilla, and Luna del Cerro. We've got a team that has one rider that can sprint decently and also roughly do climbing. Garcia also pretty decent in the sprint and also can get over hills, but Ropero's the climber of the squad and he's got a decent kick, so I think Ropero might be leader despite it being a flat finish. I'll decide among the parkour because I don't know how hard that hill is going to be. It doesn't look hard, but yeah, it might still surprise in race. We are 2 climbs from the line and we were actually trying to control the peloton because Sevilla is getting over these climbs so easily that it's going to be a sprint with him for us. And we've got attacks with Rodriguez, Aramburu, Serrano, and Fraile, so we're going to try and make sure those attacks don't lead to anything with Aramburu chasing Aramburu. And hopefully, we can make sure that they don't end up winning. It's the legendary Torres, the myth, the man, the legend, who is in our dev team last season and was signed by the Koenig. He's in our wheel. Oh my god. So scary. At the front, we have Aramburu trying to attack Serrano now. We've got 6k to go, so I can't go 99, but the gap is getting significant. 40 seconds. I'm hoping I can still close it down. Fraile also trying to do some work here as well. Let's move towards 99 on Ropero. Let's get energy shells on the rest going. And hopefully we can set something up for a decent sprint with Garcia and Sevilla. Oh my god. I'm scared. I'm actually genuinely scared about what we can do here. Let's try and launch our sprint with Garcia right now on the right side of the road. Sevilla in the wheel. We've got Aramburu going into the final kilometer, and he's going to win, I think. I think Aramburu's going to win. Can we try and beat him? It's going to be Aramburu once again. Alex Aramburu. Fuck's sake. Why didn't you sign for us? Why didn't you want to ride for the Eolo? We finished 4th on the race, so a really good result by Sevilla, but I could not close him down. Italian road race now. We've got the following riders selected. Is that the amount of riders I do want to select? I think it is. We've got Kovi, who literally fits on this parkour in not so great form. That's a bummer, but we can still go for the attack with Fortunato, Aru. We still have Oldani if we can get him over these climbs. Albanese in amazing form. So I think we definitely can compete for the victory, but the amount of kilometers, 230, is a lot. So that's where it might get difficult. 16k to go and 1 climb to go. Yes, the rest of the race has been relatively doable for the team. And hopefully, I can get Kovi over this climb as well. If I can also get Oldani over the climb, that would be ideal, but that's going to be a bit tough. We've got to move by Masnada, Gena, and Cataneo now. Hopefully, I can just keep on pacing on 85 and subtly get over the top here. Trenton now pacing. It seems like they're pulling the cards of the punchers instead of the sprinters, which would still be ideal for us. Let's drop it down to 85 again. Oldani having a bit of trouble, but we are controlling the pace. Colbrelli is here though, so that won't be easy, but we'll try and beat him. And let's go towards 90 at the bottom to make sure we don't kill our own riders. 95 again, 99 again, there we go. Energy gel on everybody, every single rider. And hopefully we can make this happen. Aru, Fortunato, Kovi, and the rest. I think I actually need to go already with Aru. I miscalculated a tiny bit. It's not that big of a deal. Fortunato ready as well to start doing stuff. This guy can stop. And we've got an entire train on the left with Formulo, Ulisi, Ciccone, and Feline trying to attack. Mosnada on the right with Kenna, but I think we are leading out well. Kovi in a good position. Fortunato now leading out your boy. Come on. We got to do it for Oldani. We got to do it for Oldani. Let's go for the lead out for Kovi. Oldani with 1k to go right now. Let's go. Oh, la 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 la. Oldani, Oldani, Oldani. It's gonna be Oldani taking The Italian Championships, yes we do! Govi in second and Albanese in third, but we have the Italian Championships in the Eolo-Kometa squad for the rest of the season. Wonderful W, a 1-2-3 on the race as well, so I think it helped a lot that we had bends in the last 2 kilometers because the other sprinters were not prepared for that, but so good. I'm not sure it's the final one, but it is definitely one of the final ones, the Japanese one. Can we do it again? I think we can because Yoda is the favorite. We've got one issue. We don't have a team to control it. He has to do it solo. I was scared about the fact that I couldn't control the race, but it looks like Chikatani is doing so for Team Bridgestone, so I think we have an ally in that they are not in the breakaway and thus are chasing. So I think we're looking good. I think this is tuning out to be a potential sprint. Wait, why is there an intermediate sprint? And a KOM? In the NCs of Japan, this makes 0 sense. With a good 10 kilometers to go, I found the wheel of Kobayashi, but I think I want to go into the wheel of Yoshida instead because he actually has a sprint and they're trying to set up a sprint train for him, I think. Oh la 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 la, perfect teamwork. Well, actually not my team, but I'm abusing the other team. Straight road and then to the right. 3 kilometers to go. Yoda has the perfect lead out by Yoshida. 2.5k, come on, come on, come on. We have to be able to do this. 2 kilometers. We're ready. Yoshida gets a lead out. Let's not wait too long to launch ourselves. We're going to launch right now on the right. Yoshida versus Yoda. Yoshida versus Yoda. Yoda, come on, Yoda, come on. Yes, yes, yes. We're Japanese champion. This was the most prestigious race we've done today. And Shota Yoda uses the force and grabs it with both hands. The Japanese jersey for the rest of the season. Awesome. He's bloody well done it. Yoda's first victory in a Eolo-Kometa shirt. And he is not going to wear it for the rest of the season. Oh, we beat Nakai and Yoshida. Yoshida, the perfect lead out. Oh yeah, there's one more. We've got Vetter, Dina, and Peak in the Hungarian Championships. We've got the majority of riders in this race, to be honest. And we have the first, third, and full favorite. We have to beat Attila Valter, and I think that I can do so by just basically controlling the race. I've got the riders for it. We've got Erik Vetter who can actually sprint. And yeah, I'll try it. I'm actually not sure what to do. I could also just put Vetter in the break, you know? I'm gonna give it a try, and if it doesn't work, I'll try and get back to the group and control it. So when it's 50, I think this group is winning. We now have to take care of these two, and that should be super easy. Ooh, they're trying to attack away from me, and we won't let that happen. So let's get back to them, and let's set up our own tempo on like 75, 70 in this group, and normally they should not be able to attack away from that. They've genuinely been desperately trying to attack away from us, but this ain't happening, guys. Like, I won't let it happen. It's 5 kilometers till the line. Vetter is winning this, whether you like it or not. Here Pelican goes again. 2.5k to go. Just gonna keep on pacing. I'm gonna start sprinting with about 700 meters to go. So that is the plan, and I think it's gonna work out. Let's go 87 a tiny bit so that he doesn't get an actual gap on us, but we should be fine. 1k to go. There goes Rocha. And I'm going to start sprinting. I don't even need to sprint. I don't even need to sprint. Like, I will do it because I don't want to be that guy that actually ends up losing because he's too cocky about it. There we go. Erik Vetter, Hungarian champion, 3 in a row for Eolo-Kometa. 3 national champions on the road. Awesome ride. We won from the break this time around. I tried to get in the break and it worked, so hey, that's great. Here we are then, ready for the transfers, but I'm afraid that's gonna be for next time, but I do have a closing note when it comes to them. I think that 28 points for Peter Sagan is not worth it. Quite simple as that. Like Aramburu last year, I think I might quite simply skip him and go for other people and build the team out more in its width and not with like one old guy, because then as a consequence we won't have the width of a team. We will have just one spare point, and we honestly have riders that can do what Peter Sagan can do when it comes to a Kovi on hill stages, when it comes to Oldani on sprints. Cobble we don't really, but Kovi's growing into that, so yeah, I might generally skip out on him and go for someone completely different and try and get a few of those big guns in our team. We have the finances for it this time around, so if we spend our points wisely, we might have 3 spare points instead of 1. So I think I'm going to change my transfer plans for the next episode. But hey, you'll figure it out then. For now, I'm afraid this is it. We've got 3 NCs on our name: Hungarian, Italian, and Japanese. We've got Yoda, Oldani, and Eric Fetter. So awesome stuff, and I hope we can actually see them ride either next episode or the one after that. But next episode for sure, we'll have the transfers. I'll see you then. Goodbye.